What's poppin', T subs and T squad? So, girl, listen, my shirt hanging all off me. I ain't even shaved my head. I gotta shave my beard down. I know I look toe up and janky. A hot ass mess is what we call it down here to the streets. But girl, it's all right. I had a long week. I had a long night. I'm off this weekend. So it is what it is, girl. I can walk around here looking toe up and janky. I mean, why not? Why not? I know y'all ain't looking like no damn beauty queens this early in the afternoon. Maybe later on tonight when y'all put y'all whole dresses on and go do bald head whole shit. But you know, case in point, don't judge me, girl. Anyway, Belle Collector Season 2, Episode 6, Stalk It To Me. Child, let's go ahead and get down to it again. So Tandra, it starts where I left off at with Tandra talking to Damon. I don't know why it had to start back there. It could have just ended there last week, and we could have had a whole new scene starting off this week. Tandra is just Megaphone is gonna believe Damon by or Greedy by any means necessary because she wants to have a baby by any means necessary, even if it means that being with Greedy. And the fact that Tandra, you are in your 40s and you think that little of yourself and your coochie and your self-esteem, I guess, because I'm gonna tell you something, Tandra, I thoroughly believe every single solitary word of what hoe ass Tisha had to say about Demond. I do. I believe every word of it, child. Every word of it. This girl ain't gonna get up here and make herself out to be the whore of Jackson for this damn show, child. I believe her. I believe her. I believe every word of it, especially when he just couldn't simply tell the producer that was interviewing y'all, no, there's nothing going on between me and Tasha. There was never anything going on between me and Tasha. And I don't even know why she would come up here with this foolishness. But that ain't even what you gave. You want to give this the creep squad answer that the Cisco's and the Stevie J's and the Peter Guns and the Scrappies of the world done already said, child. But whatever. Tandra is gonna do it, and it is what it is. That's her coochie, her problem. I ain't worried about it, girl. Talking about something they ain't got no damn emotional connection. Yeah, I believe her ass Tasha. I do. I believe her ass Tisha. I do. I believe her. She a whore. All right. She is. She may not be wrecking no homes, but she don't mind fucking up apartments. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just like, anyway, Marie meets with with Latrice and Letitia both for lunch. But in the middle of all of that, Bootsy pull up on her down to the parking lot and start questioning about why she ain't answering her phone, and he had to make sure she was good because apparently Letitia claimed that his friends was trailing her, whatever the case may be, and then when she pulled into the parking lot, here come Glenn ass doing stunts and shows and scenes and embarrassments and all the rest of this, and his whole thing is the streets of Jackson are bad. And when she didn't answer the phone, he had to take matters in his own hand and blah 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 blah. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I feel like that whole shit is fake. Like I just do. I feel like, listen, Tisha, all this shit fake, and I'm just calling it the way it is. This affair was a whole 8 damn years ago, and this son is 8 damn years old. I just personally believe that y'all have already been through this. You ain't got nothing going on because your tired ass brunches ain't hitting on channel nothing. So why not use a situation that y'all have already gone through, blow it up and make it much bigger than what it is? But what sucks about it is y'all doing this petty, fake, fugazi nonsense in front of your son. And that's what sucks because y'all are confusing that boy. That's just how I feel. I don't believe none of this shit going on between Tisha and Glenn. I just don't. I don't. Like, it was just way too put together for me. He ain't been wanting to follow your ass around any other times you cheated and you took his ass back and you stayed. Now all of a sudden that the cameras are rolling and y'all need a storyline and y'all need to do something to be interesting. Now this wants to happen. I'm not buying none of that shit, but whatever. So Letitia invites both Marie and Latrice down to Joshua's 7th birthday party, I guess. So the ladies discuss IKEA and her calling all of them ugly. And Letitia says that she heard that directly from Tandra. And again, y'all want to get Letitia a lot, but I believe Letitia. I believe that she got that shit from Tandra. I do. So then Letitia tells them about Damon. Again, I don't necessarily know why that had to be a conversation that needed to be had between the three of y'all. But I mean, this is reality TV. Y'all need something to talk about because Lord knows Letitia ain't got shit else to talk about. So it's like, now that we done talked about her and Glenn, what else do we have to talk about? So I mean, I guess I get it. So Gucci and JJ, we finally get to see So Gucci and JJ in parts of their real life, and I'm with it. So Gucci has two children. D's pregnant. And her son Michael is fine, bitch, baby. When I tell y'all her son is just the finest thing that I've seen in Jackson, Mississippi thus far, he is the finest thing that I have seen in Jackson, Mississippi thus far. Because that thing fine. Them damn tats, the hair, the big beady ass eyes of his, baby, he's so fine. Lord So Gucci, he is so fine. I don't need to see D because she rubbed me the wrong way getting into it with Star Sky and Sanjay. I don't need to see her pregnant ass. She need to go somewhere and lay down with her feet up and bake that bun in the oven. We don't need to see her. But so far as Michael, I can see him all day, baby. Hashtag bring more Michael. Hashtag bring more Mikhail. We don't need to see no more Miss D. Let D bake that bun in the oven elsewhere. We don't need to see her nor her attitude because I ain't like all that shit that she was giving Star Sky and Sanjay. Y'all know we love them around here, especially around here to this channel. They got a whole bunch of backups. So Gucci and So Gucci, I love you down, but your daughter as in there, and I ain't even seen the episode yet. She probably got a legitimate reason to be mad with them. But because it's them and we bias around here, I don't need to see D. So JJ trying to take up for Glenn, and in the middle of all of that, he wants to do a fishing trip so that we can get Glenn's side of the story. JJ, I love you, but I agree with your wife. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with none of that. It ain't nothing to talk about. He had an affair 8 years ago that could have resulted in a child. Why are we talking about this now? I don't know, but I agree with So Gucci. You cannot take up for that man for that. If any of this was real, but I just don't think it is. And if it is real, I don't think it's as all of this that they doing. I don't believe is real. Now, could her feelings be real? Absolutely. But all of this, move. So Joshua's 7th birthday party, it won't nothing much there, girl. Other than Cliff trying to talk Glenn off the cliff when he tried to walk up in Letitia's face telling her that she ain't gonna play him, because that entire scene was nothing more than the Glenn and Letitia show. Had nothing to do with Joshua, which is really sad. But whatever. Moving on, because it won't much to that. It won't much to that. Glenn has the personality that most dudes have, which is, I said I'm sorry, so what more do you want? Bitch, fuck you and yo I'm sorry. Especially when this is something that she done, much like Sunshine Anderson, heard all before. Your sorries don't mean a motherfucking thing, Bootsy. You could say I'm sorry till your damn drawers fall off. That ain't gonna mean shit. The word I'm sorry don't mean nothing when y'all have gone through this over and over and over again. Sorry is just another word. It's another 4-letter word that's used for mayhem and destruction. Be clear. But it won't that much of that. Moving on. So Marie and IKEA have a play date with her son and Marie's grandson, Zane, because they're both the same age. And we can move on because we won't nothing to that either. So JJ taking them in fishing. It really won't much to that. Listen, I appreciate JJ for trying to hear out Glenn and get Glenn's side. I get it. We heard the women's side and the women's side and what they had to say. So yeah, naturally, it's only fair and it's only right that we hear the man's side. But Glenn really ain't said much or nothing. He ain't take no ownership for real, or no accountability for real. Now he seems to feel like the young lady was already pregnant. Possible. You know what I'm saying? Like I've had male cousins that happened to before, where women tried to place babies on them when they came into it already pregnant. So I mean, possible, it's possible, but I don't know, y'all. I just really don't feel like it's as deep as they're trying to make it out to be. I just don't. I don't know why I feel that way, y'all, but something in my spirit is just telling me it's not as deep as they're trying to make this shit out to be. Moving on. So Tandra having a Sistervention luncheon with all of the ladies. So Latrice feels like Tandra is a walking contradiction because Latrice feels like she doesn't understand how, Tandra is saying that she wants everybody to get along, but she was the one that came and told everybody what IKEA said about them being ugly. And, and that was going to make them feel a way about IKEA from jump and make her public enemy number one. And I totally agree with Latrice. I do. I agree with Latrice. Latrice talks with a lot of sense. I do agree with that. This goes back to what I said in the previous episode when y'all women constantly want to sit up and act like y'all giving some information, but swear up and down y'all not being messy when in all actuality you're being messy. This is another prime example of that. Tandra, you were being, what did you think these ladies was going to take her with you telling them that she's walking around here talking about they're ugly? I mean, come on. And you're bringing her on as your friend that you've known for so long. I mean, I'm just saying, be honest here. So then Letitia tells IKEA that she thought that they were growing something, but then she did hear from Tandra that, according to Letitia, Tandra. I said Canberra. According to Letitia, Tandra told her that IKEA can be really shady, so she needs to pay attention to the things that she says. And then Tandra says that, well, no, I didn't say that she was shady. I said that she throws shade. Tandra, let me make sure. Okay, yeah. The sky's blue. This is a laptop. This is a light. This is a flat screen. This is a PlayStation 4 Pro. This is a Nintendo Switch. This is a Don Julio 1942 bottle. This is a stool. This is a high chair stool. This is a green screen. This is a mouse. This is a mouse pad. This is Poland Spring water. This is a shirt. This is a tit, or what? A tit, or what? A tit, oh, a tit. So the point I'm trying to make to you, Tandra, is don't get up here and play on none of our intelligence, sir. Don't get up here and play on none of our intelligence. You telling somebody to be careful and watch out for the words that your friend says because she throws shade, that's saying that she's shady. Throwing shade is being shady. Like I throw shade at y'all all the time, including you, Megaphone. This is me being shady. No matter how you try to slice it up, flip it up, and rub it the fuck down, that's being shady. Whatever, child. Anyway, Letitia and IKEA talked about what happened at the brunch again, and I'm so sick and tired of them bringing back up the brunch. I thought y'all already talked about the brunch when y'all met up down to the table. I thought y'all cleared all of that plate shit up down there to the table. So why are we now talking about this again? There shouldn't be a conversation had between Letitia and IKEA for this. there shouldn't be a conversation held between Letitia and Akeisha because y'all already had it. Now, the other ladies who may feel a way about about your pettiness and your uppiness of feeling uppy and highfalutin and looking down, blah blah blah, that's fine. But I didn't see where there needed to be another conversation had between you and Akeisha, Letitia, because it just didn't make no sense. Then we turn around and see that in the next episode, Tandra and Ikea ain't as close as they tried to be because Tandra got her ass all the way to Tandra got her ass all the way together, but Tandra, you was still being damn messy. Because if you gonna come up here and say that this bitch is your friend, it's her back that you need to have and not the rest of them hoes. But y'all not taking up for Ikea. Because y'all know I don't like her. She tired and she dusty. She late, she through, she delayed. She get up here trying to act like she's better than, and she's really not. She's right up to par with the rest of them damn ladies. And Letitia, one more thing. This whole thing about you invited her a seat at the table. Girl, the table is bare as she want to be. All right? Like, girl, all of y'all live in Jackson. Now, I'm not trying to come down on Jackson. But this whole thing about a seat at the table and this, girl, you barely got a seat at the damn table because we don't even know what the fuck it is you do for a living that requires you to have a damn office. I feel like if anybody needs to be talk about bringing a seat at the table for somebody, it should be Latrice or Tandra because we know what the hell they do. I'm not adding in Marie because I'm just not adding in Marie. I'm not adding in Marie. No, I'm not adding in Essie. Y'all know I love Essie, but I ain't adding them in this. But girl, you keep talking about this table you invited somebody to, and in my opinion, girl, you the damn waitress that's serving the damn water and silverware and croissants because y'all, that's all I got. Y'all jump down in the comments and let me know what y'all thought about last night's episode. Girl, I'm gone back.